Greetings. You must be here to learn from the sweatiest Ascension PvP leveler. Becoming this slimy was challenging, although fret not, as I've outlined the steps to become as sweaty as me in this video. We'll cover the gear I use from level 1 all the way to 60 in my leveling PvP prestiges. This is a strength gear guide, meaning it's focused on melee attack power builds, other than agility attack power builds like Mongoose Bite or a cat or a bear build, although I know some people use strength for cat and bear builds. I don't know how well it performs. Let's go ahead and get started with the level 1 gear. So, the gear I have at level 1 includes the green lens of stamina. They just did a patch a little bit ago that brought back the engineering items to be used at level 1, and they're planning on taking this out in Season 8. So, in the future, if you're referring to this video, this might not be the same. Same thing with the voice amplification modulator. I use this just to put an RE on it. For shoulder pads, I use Executioner's Boulders. You can get any vanity armor shoulder pads. I haven't looked into them. They might all have the same armor. Some might have more. Darkmoon Cloak vanity has some armor on it where some of the other ones don't. And then I enchant it with 70 armor just for a little bit more of an edge. For sleeping robes, they're just the only chest piece I can find at level 1. And then for bracers, I enchant vanity bracers with 9 stamina. For weapons, I use 2 brushwood blades, both with Crusader, although I would recommend using fiery weapon. I'm just too lazy to do that. And then I have Executioner's Gauntlets. Any vanity gloves will work. And then I enchanted these with 15 strength. Gnomish Harm Prevention Belt, enchanted with 16 strength from the Blacksmithing Belt Buckles. Black Tuxedo Pants, because they provide the highest armor, I think. Or Hailscan Platoons also provide the same amount of armor. Gnomish Rocket Boots, because they have a lot of armor, and you can use them at level 1, and they can be enchanted with an RE. 2 mood rings. I don't know if there's any other rings that can be applied at level 1 that allow for an RE, but this is what I use for now. I enchant them with 4 stamina. You could honestly skip this, because this is pointless. It just looks cool when you have like 1100 health at level 1. And then 2 Arena Grandmasters. I would actually go ahead and say you don't really need these, because you'll replace them really quickly at level 20. If you really want to, you can get 2 regular Arena Masters, which will be 5 stamina, and those will be great as well. At level 10, I still use the same helm and necklace, but I change out the shoulder pads for the Talbar Mantle. I use a new cloak, 4 stamina from crafting, a camouflage tunic, just from a quest chain. We have the light leather bracers of power, the crescent staff that you can get from the Wailing Caverns quest chain, the rough boomstick of strength, ruined copper gauntlets of the bear, same belt, ruined copper pants of stamina, embossed leather boots of stamina, 2 Slayer's bands, and 2 Arena Grandmasters. These can be replaced with Arena Masters. 10 to 20, I use the green lens of stamina still. Sentinel's Medallion, this is determined by your faction. The crafted shoulders, rough bronze shoulders of the bear. Almost any crafted item is going to be either of the bear or strength, depending on if you want to survive longer or kill people faster. Fenris hide, rough bronze cuirass of the bear, patterned bronze bracers of the bear, Thorba's gauntlets, Thorbia's, I don't know. Same belt, chassis of Westfall. You can get someone of the opposite faction to do this for you if you're Horde. Silver linked foot guards. And then 1 from the Horde side ring, and 1 from the Alliance side ring. You can probably open a trade window with someone of the opposite faction and convince them to trade you one if you give them one of yours. And then I still use Arena Grandmasters at level 20, but you can change these out for the Runes of Perfection. For level 20 to 30, we now have the Green Iron Helm, the River Pride Choker, Golden Scale Shoulders, the Sergeant Cape. You can get this from the PvP vendor. Trying to get Silver Breastplate of the Bear. This is a lot of strength. I'd highly recommend this over literally anything else for until like level 40. Parent Bronze Bracers of the Bear, Corpse Maker, the Silver Bronze Gauntlets. This can be either Bear or Power. Highlander's Mail Girdle, Enchanted. Golden Scale Leggings of the Bear. Silver Bronze Boots of Power. The Protector's Band, although I use Mark of Kern sometimes with the Dead Man's Hand. These can be replaced with the level 28 variant of the PvP rings, but make sure you have one of each faction, otherwise they're unique equip. And then I still use the Arena Grandmasters until level 40. For level 30 to 40, we have the Steel Plate Helm of the Bear. This is a huge upgrade. We have the Medal of Courage from the Horde quest line. We have the Rock Shard Pauldrons, as there's no other shoulder pads that give good enough stamina with the same amount of attack power. The Tattered Hikari Cloak. This is from a super long quest chain, and honestly, you could probably use something else. Honor Guard Chest Piece. There's no other chest piece I can find that has a good amount of attack power and stamina at level 40 until level 47. The Mithril Scale Bracers of the Bear provide practically everything you need. The Pendulum of Doom. This can be replaced with the Pacifier or other weapons with a slow attack speed, but this one works great. The Rough Boomstick of Strength. The True Silver Gauntlets of the Bear. These can also be of strength. The Highlander's Plate Girdle. The Scarlet Leggings. The Highlander's Plate Greaves, because you can enchant them with one more stamina while keeping that slight speed increase. Then the Aquamarine Signet of the Bear, and the Assault Band. And I have one Arena Grandmaster, and then the other slot I'd normally have a Rune of Perfection for an extra 15 stamina. For level 40 to 50, we have the Embrace of the Lycan, same Medal of Courage, Imperial Plate Shoulders of the Bear, the Tattered Hikari Cloak still, the Honor Guard Chest Piece. This can be traded out for a, let me find it real quick, it's in my inventory. A Tali Breastplate of Power, but you lose a lot of health from this, but you gain a lot of attack power. You got the Bracers of the Stone Princess. They give the most attack power on bracers, equivalent to 15 strength. The Executioner's Cleaver, or you can stick with the Pendulum of Doom for the proc. The Thorium Power Rifle of Power. The True Silver Gauntlets of the Bear. Imperial Plate Belt of the Bear. This will give you an extra 100 armor. The Elemental Rockridge Leggings. The Highlander's Plate Greaves. The same ring, but we swap out the other one with a Blackstone ring. And then the trinkets don't really matter anymore. You'd be using 2 Runes of Perfection for 15 stamina in both slots, but if you have an Arena Master, have one equipped for the Absorb Shield. Alright, for my level 60 gear, I got just full tier 3 Dreadborn enchanted. To be honest, you'd be better off getting the full Ascended set, but I'm too lazy and don't give a shit, and you might be too, so... But other than that, the necklace, I use this one, whatever that is, super long, I'm not reading it. I use the cloak from Nax as well. I got this Nerubian Slave Maker, and I got a Slayer's Crest of Channeling, and it doesn't matter if it's channeling or not. And then I use this, because it's really good against caster builds, somewhat. And that's practically all I have. And then I use one of the PvP rings, because it's better than the other ones. Actually, you might be better off getting another Dreadborn ring, if possible. Actually, yeah, you'd be definitely better off, but I can't find any, and I don't care. So, I'm going to be making a build later on that details some gear that you can use that's almost as good as the tier 3 gear, unless it's Ascended and then it's nowhere near it, but it's going to be better in the open world, especially for PvP and PvE. That's only if you're planning on doing some weird set of dungeons, maybe. I'm not sure why you're doing it, but it'll be there soon.